My child, listen to me. Please listen closely. I am not speaking casually in this moment. These words are not passing thoughts or gentle reminders meant to fade into the background of your day. These could be my final words to you in this season, and that alone should cause your heart to pause. I am asking you to stop scrolling, stop multitasking, stop letting noise drown out what matters most. This moment is not random. You did not find this by accident. I called you here because your soul needs to hear me now, not later. I know the phrase final words feels heavy, but do not let fear rise in you. This is not about endings wrapped in despair. This is about urgency wrapped in love. When a father speaks final words, he speaks what matters most, what must be remembered when life becomes loud and confusing. I am speaking because time is precious, hearts are fragile, and obedience cannot be delayed forever. You are standing at a crossroads, even if you don't realize it yet, and I love you too much to stay silent. Before I go any further, I want you to do something simple, but meaningful. Like this message. Comment so I know you are here with me. Share this with 3 people who need to hear my voice today. Hype this video and subscribe, not for numbers, but because spreading truth spreads life. Your small act of obedience can place my words in the exact moment someone else is about to give up. Do not underestimate what I can do through your response. My child, I am not speaking to the crowd, I am speaking to you. You may feel like one voice among many, but I know your name. I know what you carry quietly. I know what keeps you awake at night and what you pretend doesn't hurt anymore. When I say these could be my final words to you, I am telling you that this moment matters more than you think. Some wordings only come once. Some invitations are not repeated endlessly. Love speaks clearly before it allows silence. You may be tempted to assume there will always be another message, another chance, another tomorrow to listen more closely. But I am asking you to lean in now. Not because I am leaving you, but because what comes next in your life will require you to remember what I am about to say. These words are anchors. They are guardrails. They are the voice you will need when doubt tries to speak louder than truth. Feel my presence with you right now. I am not rushing you, but I am merging you. There is a difference. I am holding your attention gently, but firmly, like a father lifting his child's face so they don't miss what his eyes are saying. What I am about to speak flows from my love for you, not from anger, not from disappointment. I am calling you closer because closeness changes everything. Stay with me. Do not leave this moment early. What you are about to hear is meant to stay with you long after this video ends. My child, before I say anything else, I need you to know this. I see you. Not the version of you that others notice, not the mask you wear to stay strong, but the real you. The one who carries silent weight, unanswered questions, and prayers whispered under your breath when no one else is listening. I have not missed a single moment of your struggle. Every tear you wiped away in private, every sigh you released when words failed you, every time your heart felt tired but you kept going anyway. I was there. You have wondered at times if you are overlooked, if your faith is too small, if your mistakes have disqualified you from hearing my voice clearly. Let me correct that gently and firmly. I do not lose track of my children. I do not forget the ones who feel forgotten. When you felt unseen, I was watching. When you felt unheard, I was listening. When you felt alone, I was closer than you realized. I know this season has tested you. I know there are moments when you smile on the outside but feel heavy on the inside. I know you have asked me questions you were almost afraid to ask, wondering if I would be disappointed in you for doubting, for feeling weak, for being unsure. My child, I am not surprised by your humanity. I formed you. I understand the weight of living in a world that pulls at your heart from every direction. I see how hard you've tried to hold things together. I see the responsibilities you carry, the expectations placed on you, the pressure to be strong when you feel worn down. You have questioned whether you are doing enough, whether you are enough. Hear me clearly now. Your worth has never been measured by your performance. I chose you long before you proved anything. I called you mine before you ever understood what that meant. There are parts of your story you think disqualify you. Mistakes, delays, detours you wish you could erase. But I do not look at you with regret. I look at you with purpose. I see how even the painful chapters are shaping your heart, deepening your compassion, preparing you for what is ahead. Nothing you have walked through has been wasted in my hands. You may feel like your faith has been quiet lately, like your prayers have been simple or even exhausted. That does not push me away. A whispered prayer still reaches me. A tired heart still belongs to me. Even your silence speaks to me, because I know the language of your soul. I want you to rest in this truth for a moment. You are not here by coincidence. I am speaking to you because I know exactly where you are standing emotionally and spiritually. I know what you need to hear, and I know when you need to hear it. This message is not generic. It is personal. It is intentional. So breathe, my child. Let your shoulders relax. You do not have to prove anything in this moment. You are seen. You are known. You are chosen. And I am not done speaking to you yet. Stay with me. My child, hear this truth carefully because it will steady your heart. When I speak of final words, I am not telling you that I am abandoning you. I am revealing that moments of clarity are rare, and when they come, they must be honored. Too often you believe there will always be more time to listen, more time to obey, more time to realign your heart. But love does not wait until urgency turns into regret. I speak now because what you choose to do with my voice determines the direction of what comes next. The truth is this: my words are not meant to be stored away for someday. They are meant to be lived now. Delayed obedience slowly hardens the heart, even when intentions are good. You have told yourself, I will change later, I will forgive later, I will trust fully later. But later is not promised in the way you assume. This is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to awaken you. I am calling you into alignment, not panic. You must understand that when I speak, it is an invitation, not background noise. My voice carries life, correction, direction, and peace. Ignoring it does not make it disappear. It only makes the path harder to recognize. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be willing. Willing hearts hear me clearly. Humble hearts move when I nudge them. Open hearts are transformed, even when the journey feels uncomfortable. Here's the revelation you need to grasp. I am always speaking, but not every heart is listening. Stillness is where clarity lives. Surrender is where understanding begins. When you quiet your fears and excuses, you will recognize that my guidance have been present all along. I am not distant. I am deliberate. Every word I speak is rooted in love and aimed at your future. And now, my child, let me speak to you about something sacred. My word is not meant to stop with you. It is meant to flow through you like a river that never runs dry. As I pour truth into your life, I also ask you to help carry that light into the lives of others who are still walking in darkness. I say in my word that when you sow generously, you will reap generously, and this is me speaking to you now, alive and present. This message reaching another soul may be the very manna they are praying for, the oil that keeps their faith burning. I am placing this invitation before you as an act of obedience, not obligation. If I am stirring your heart, respond now through super thanks, through membership, or through PayPal. The links are waiting in the description, and even placed before you as a QR code. As you sow, I bless the work of your hands, and I cause your harvest to rise in ways you cannot yet see. Do this now, my child, and let your giving become a living testimony of my voice moving through you. Remember this truth as we continue. I do not speak without purpose, and I do not call you without equipping you. Stay attentive. Stay open. What I am building in you requires listening with your whole heart. My child, because I love you, I must speak honestly to you now. Love that never corrects is not love at all. I am not raising my voice, and I am not turning away from you, but I am placing my hands gently on your shoulders and asking you to look at where you have been resisting me. There are areas of your life where you have heard my direction clearly, yet you have chosen delay over obedience. Not because you are rebellious, but because you are afraid of what obedience might cost you. I see the compromises you've made in small moments, the justifications you've whispered to yourself. You told yourself it wasn't the right time, that circumstances needed to change first, that you would obey me once things felt safer or clearer. But clarity often comes after obedience, not before it. When you hesitate too long, comfort quietly replaces calling, and distractions begin to feel like peace. I need you to hear this gently, but firmly. Ignoring my instruction does not protect you. It limits you. There are relationships I asked you to release, but you held on because loneliness felt heavier than obedience. There were steps of faith I invited you to take, but you stayed where you were because familiarity felt safer than trust. I am not angry with you for this. I understand your fear, but I cannot allow fear to lead you where faith is meant to guide you. You have also allowed your heart to grow tired. You stopped expecting me to move because waiting felt too painful. You lowered your spiritual posture just enough to avoid disappointment. My child, that posture may feel protective, but it slowly closes you off from the fullness of what I want to give you. I do not ask for half of your trust. I ask for your whole heart, because only a whole heart can carry what is coming. Hear me clearly now. Obedience is not punishment. It is protection. Correction is not rejection. It is direction. When I say no, it is because I see what you cannot. When I say wait, it is because timing matters more than desire. When I say move, it is because staying will eventually wound you. I do not correct you to control you. I correct you to free you. You must also let go of the lie that you have gone too far or waited too long. That lie keeps you stuck in shame, and shame has never been my voice. Conviction leads you closer to me. Shame pushes you away. I am correcting you because I still have plans for you. If I were finished with you, I would be silent. My guidance is proof of my commitment to your future. So let this correction settle in your heart without defensiveness. Do not rush past it. Ask me what needs to change, and be brave enough to listen. I will not overwhelm you. I will lead you step by step, but you must be willing to step. You are not in trouble, my child. You are being redirected, and redirection is a gift many never receive. Stay with me. What comes next is meant to restore your strength. My child, lift your head now. Do not stay bowed under the weight of what you just heard. Your action was never meant to crush you. It was meant to clear the path in front of you. I do not expose areas of weakness to shame you. I do it to strengthen you. And now, I want you to feel my encouragement wrap around your heart like steady arms that do not let go. You are not behind in the way you fear. You have not missed me. As long as you can still hear my voice, it means I am still actively working in your life. I am not limited by delays, mistakes, or detours. What feels wasted to you can still be redeemed by me. I am not rushing you with disappointment. I am walking with you in patience. I know you have felt tired of trying, tired of hoping, tired of starting again. There were moments when you questioned whether you had the strength to keep believing. But hear me now, the strength you need does not come from striving harder. It comes from leaning closer. When you are weak, I am not frustrated with you. I am near you. Your weakness has never disqualified you from my help. It has always been the doorway to it. You have survived things you once thought would break you. You are still standing, still listening, still open enough to hear me speak. That alone tells a story of resilience you may not fully recognize yet. I have been sustaining you quietly, even on days when you felt like you were barely holding on. Every breath you took was grace. Every step forward, no matter how small, was strength given by me. I want you to stop measuring yourself by what you see others doing or by what you thought your life would look like by now. Your journey is not delayed. It is detailed. I have been shaping your heart in ways that cannot be rushed. What I am preparing you for requires depth, not speed. You are becoming stronger in ways that will matter when it counts most. Do not believe the lie that you must be fearless to move forward. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is obedience in the presence of it. I am not asking you to feel ready. I am asking you to trust that I am with you as you take the next step. You do not need to see the whole path. You only need to follow my voice one step at a time. I am proud of you for staying. Proud of you for listening. Proud of you for not turning away, even when it would have been easier to numb your heart. I am strengthening you from the inside out, building a faith that will not collapse when pressure comes. Let hope rise again in you. Not loud, not forced, but steady and sure. You are not alone in this season. I am walking beside you, carrying what you cannot carry on your own. Rest in that truth. Draw your strength from me. We are not finished. The best is not behind you. It is still unfolding. My child, let me steady your heart with my promises now. I do not speak hope loosely, and I do not offer comfort without truth beneath it. When I promise, I commit my name to it. What I have spoken over your life has not expired. Time has not weakened my word, and circumstances have not overruled my authority. I remain faithful, even when your faith has felt fragile. I promise you this: I will guide you. You will not be left to figure life out alone. When you ask me for direction, I will answer, not always in the way you expect, but always in the way you need. I am not a God who watches from a distance. I walk with you, before you, and behind you. I make paths where you only see uncertainty. I also promise you peace, not the fragile peace the world offers, but a peace that remains even when questions are unanswered. There will be moments when things do not make sense, but your heart will stay anchored. That peace will guard you from anxiety that tries to pull you apart, and from fear that tries to speak louder than truth. When you rest in me, you will find a calm that does not depend on outcomes. I promise provision as well. Do not confuse waiting with lack. I see your needs before you speak them, and I am not late in responding. I supply what you need when you need it, not always when you demand it. Trust my timing, because timing is part of the promise. I do not withhold to harm you. I prepare you to receive without being overwhelmed. I promise that obedience will never lead you into loss. You may release things that feel important now, but what I give in return will carry greater weight and lasting value. When you choose my way, you choose life, even when it feels costly in the moment. Nothing surrendered to me is ever wasted. I promise to remain close to you. Even when you stumble, I will not withdraw my presence. I do not measure my love by your consistency. I remain constant. When you return to me, you will find me exactly where you left me. My arms do not close because of failure. They remain open because of love. I want you to hold on to this assurance. I am not done with you. The story I am writing in your life still has chapters unfolding. You are not stuck. You are being positioned. What feels like delay is often preparation, and what feels like silence is often trust being refined. So trust me, my child. Trust me with your questions, your future, and your pace. You do not need to rush what I am carefully building. Walk with me, listen for my voice, and let my promises anchor you when emotions shift. I will keep my word. I always have and I always will. Rest in that certainty as we move forward together. My child, this is the moment where listening turns into living. Everything I have spoken to you is meant to move you, not overwhelm you. I am not asking for perfection, and I am not demanding dramatic gestures. I am asking for a willing heart that responds when it recognizes my voice. This is the space where faith becomes real, not in what you feel, but in what you choose. Do not rush past this moment. Do not tell yourself you will respond later, when things feel clearer or easier. Clarity often follows obedience. Peace often comes after surrender. You already sense what I am asking of you. It may be small in appearance, but it is significant in impact. The smallest step taken with me carries more power than the biggest plan made without me. This is where you release what you have been gripping too tightly. Control has felt like safety to you, but it has also exhausted you. Let it go now. Place it in my hands. Trust is not passive. It is an active decision to rely on me even when your mind searches for guarantees. I am not asking you to understand everything. I am asking you to follow me. Some of you need to forgive, not because the pain was small, but because your heart deserves freedom. Some of you need to return to prayer, not with long words, but with honesty. Some of you need to step forward in obedience where fear has kept you still. Whatever it is, respond now. I am here with you in this moment, steady and patient. Let your response be quiet if it needs to be. Let it be sincere. Speak to me from where you truly are, not where you think you should be. Tell me yes, even if your voice trembles. A trembling yes still moves heaven. I do not despise small beginnings. I honor them. Understand this. Responding to me is not about earning my love. You already have it. Response is about alignment, about placing your life in agreement with truth. When you align with me, resistance loosens, confusion fades, and strength rises from places you didn't know existed. I know hesitation has felt safer than obedience at times, but safety was never found in delay. It is found in walking with me. When you move in faith, I move in power. When you trust me, I strengthen you. When you step forward, I meet you there. This is not a moment to analyze endlessly. It is a moment to act faithfully. Your obedience today shapes your peace tomorrow. Your response now prepares you for what is next. Do not underestimate what happens when you choose me in the quiet. So respond, my child. Right now. In your heart. In your will. In your trust. I am with you as you do. I will guide you through every step that follows. You are not stepping into uncertainty. You are stepping into my care. My child, come and rest now. Let your heart be still in my presence. You have listened, you have received, and you have responded, and that is enough for this moment. You do not need to strive or wonder if you did this perfectly. I am not measuring your performance. I am holding your heart. Everything I needed you to hear has been spoken in love, and everything you need moving forward will come step by step, right on time. Remember what this moment was about. Not fear, not endings, but alignment. They were not words meant to disturb your peace. They were words meant to protect it. I spoke to awaken you, to steady you, and to remind you that your life is not drifting. It is being guided. You are not lost. You are being led. Carry this truth with you. You are never alone. When the noise returns, I will still be here. When doubts try to speak again, my voice will be steadier. When the road feels uncertain, I will walk ahead of you. You do not need to see far to walk well. You only need to stay close to me. Let peace settle into your spirit now. Not the kind that depends on answers, but the kind that comes from trust. I am already working in the places you cannot see. I am already arranging what concerns you. I am already strengthening you for what lies ahead. Rest in that assurance. The future does not threaten you when I am holding it. Before you go, I want you to understand something sacred. What I have poured into you was never meant to stop with you. My word is living, and when it flows through obedient hearts, it reaches souls who are praying for hope without knowing where it will come from. This is how light spreads. This is how seeds become harvest. I say to you now, this is my invitation to act. If this message fed your spirit, help me feed others. Release your seed now through Super Thanks, through membership, or through PayPal. The links are waiting for you in the description, and the QR code has been placed before you. As you give, I bless your obedience. I multiply what you sow, and I open doors you did not knock on. Do this now. Let your giving speak in places your voice cannot reach. And my child, stay connected. Like this message so my word continues to move. Comment so your agreement becomes a testimony. Share this with 3 people who need to hear me today. Hype this video and subscribe, because remaining connected keeps your heart aligned with truth and light. Go now in peace. Walk gently. Walk confidently. Walk knowing that I am with you, behind you, before you, and within you. These were not words of ending. They were words of life. And I will continue to speak as long as you are willing to listen.